Welcome everyone to the 2024 Great Big Crunch. Really excited to see you all today. Okay, before we get started, I have a few notes. If you could rename your virtual name with your province or territory and school, because we want to be able to refer to your school when we ask who's here. We will be video recording this event and taking photos during the crunch activity. If you don't want to be in the recording or group photos, or if some from your class don't have media permission, you can keep your cameras off or just make sure those aren't in front of the screen or visible.
Bonjour tout le monde à la Grande croquée 2024. Donc, avant qu'on commence, on voudrait que tout le monde puisse se renommer avec le nom de votre école et de votre province, si possible. Et cet événement va être enregistré, donc on va prendre des photos également. Si vous ne voulez pas être enregistré ou pris en photo, si certains élèves de votre classe n'ont pas l'autorisation, vous pouvez soit éteindre vos caméras ou vous assurer que les enfants sans autorisation ne sont pas devant la caméra ou visibles.
My name is Sue-Ann Banks, and I work for the BC chapter of the Coalition for Healthy School Food, which is administered by the Public Health Association of BC. I connect, learn, and advocate for culturally appropriate, healthy school food programs among Indigenous communities. And I'm so excited to be here with you all today.
Bonjour, mon nom est Danie Martin. Je travaille pour le Collectif québécois de la Coalition pour une saine alimentation scolaire. Je coordonne les réseaux des organisations qui sont membres au Québec. C'est tellement beau de vous voir, vous êtes vraiment nombreux aujourd'hui. Bien que l'activité va se passer majoritairement en anglais, je vais être là pour ajouter quelques parties en français pour ceux qui sont francophones et qui comprennent le français.
Thanks, Danie. I'll start. I want to acknowledge the unceded land that I'm joining you all today from, on the ancestral homelands of the Ktunaxa people, who are the original occupants and stewards of Amakas Ktunaxa. I live in the southeast Kootenay region of BC, where we just received a few feet of snow this past week, and we are having a lot of fun sledding in it. I can see the local ski hill from my front yard, and we have the longest night skiing run in North America and the most sunny days of any resort in Canada. It looks so pretty at night when it's all lit up. The ski hill reminds me of how important being together in community is and keeping up our energy throughout the day. Food is one thing that consistently brings us together. Food is community. It allows us to learn about each other's traditions and cultures. We can also learn about the history of the land that we are on through the food that we eat. We can also come together and feel a sense of belonging and connection through food. And today, right now, we're all coming together and celebrating through food, like this apple. Over to you, Danie.
Merci, Sue-Ann. C'est merveilleux d'imaginer ton chez-toi en hiver à l'autre bout du pays. Moi, j'habite et je travaille à la maison où je suis présentement dans le village de Morin Heights, dans la magnifique région des Laurentides, au nord de Montréal. Ça se situe sur les terres ancestrales des Anishinaabe, les Algonquins. Et la photo que vous voyez, c'est mon lac en hiver devant chez moi, auquel je me sens vraiment connectée. Je peux me rafraîchir dans son eau tout l'été, même en hiver parfois. Je suis très reconnaissante de pouvoir jouer dehors, faire du sport dans la belle forêt dense qui entoure la maison. Elle abrite une multitude d'êtres vivants et produit beaucoup de nourriture aussi. J'ai hâte à quand nous pourrons cueillir des têtes de violon, des champignons, du thé des bois et des petits fruits aussi. Pour ça et bien d'autres raisons, on doit tous faire notre part pour protéger les milieux naturels qui nous nourrissent. Back to you, Sue-Ann.
Thanks, Danie. So today is the Great Big Crunch's 16th year. That's sweet 16. That's older than many of you. Since 2008, more than 1 million people have joined the Great Big Crunch in schools, on Parliament Hill, in provincial legislators, at city halls, outdoors, and in many different places across the country. Today, March 7th, is also National Plant Power Day, which represents a wonderful opportunity to prioritize and embrace plant-based foods and to take meaningful steps towards more wholesome and nourishing meals. This also makes it a good day to raise awareness for good nutrition for all children around the globe. And just a couple more notes for today's event. Feel free to use the reactions at the bottom of your screen to share your excitement. Teachers, take a photo of your class and share it on social media. That would be really great.
Alors, vous pouvez utiliser les réactions au bas de votre écran pour partager votre excitation et votre joie d'être là aujourd'hui. Puis les professeurs, vous pouvez aussi prendre des photos de votre classe et les partager sur les médias sociaux si vous le voulez. Ça nous ferait plaisir de voir ça après.
Crunchy fruits and vegetables are amazing, aren't they? So I'm excited to see who else here. We're going to have a little go around and see who's joined from across the country. We have about 20,000 folks on the call, joining from their classrooms, schools, work, and their homes.
C'est tellement impressionnant, ça, Sue-Anne. On a à peu près 20 000 personnes qui nous rejoignent de classe, de leur maison, d'école ou de leur travail. C'est tellement beau de voir autant de jeunes et d'écoles ici aujourd'hui. Donc, on va faire le tour pour savoir qui vient de où à travers le Canada.
I'm going to name the different regions of the country from east to west. And when I name your region, I'll ask everyone from there to wave their hand. And if you can raise your virtual hand, we will be able to see you, spotlight you, and can share the excitement.
Donc, on va nommer les régions du Canada à partir de l'Est, de l'Est jusqu'à l'Ouest, exactement. Et puis, lorsqu'on nomme votre région, si vous pouvez bouger, nous faire des bonjours ou lever votre main virtuelle aussi. Donc, on va pouvoir vous mettre à l'avant de l'écran puis montrer votre énergie.
Hey, so who's here from the Atlantic region? New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland. Everyone.
Hey, on a beaucoup de gens qui lèvent la main. On a des gens de l'île du Prince-Édouard, on a des gens de la Nouvelle-Écosse. We have people from Nourish. We have people we know. We have new faces. Hi, everyone. Can you wave? Show us your apples. You ready to crunch? Yeah.
How exciting.
Hi, everyone from the Eastern provinces. Bonjour tout le monde de l'Est, des provinces des Maritimes. Oh, Christy Lee's classroom. Hi. Bonjour tout le monde.
So exciting.
We hear the excitement.
Okay. Love it.
How about we go next to Quebec and Ontario?
I don't know how to do that.
So who's all there from Quebec and from Ontario? Raise your hands.
Yep. Sit up.
Here's some excitement. Oh, on a une première classe, deuxième classe. And we also heard that today we would have Humber Summit Middle School that would be there with us.
All right, Humber Summit.
Yeah, with the vice principal. Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
You can hear the excitement. Show us your apples, muffins, vos pommes. Wow. Des belles pommes.
I can't get the sound only when it's. Is there an issue when you're in Zoom?
Yeah, super.
I think,
Don't
yeah.
eat them now. We're going to crunch at the end.
So you want it so that we can
Hi,
hear?
everyone. Wow. Look at that. There's a whole gym full of students
Oh, you gotta
ready to
change-
crunch with
Wow.
us. Hi, everyone. We heard that some school organized for their whole school to participate in the Great Big Crunch. That's so exciting.
Do I have to do that maybe on the speaker thing here?
Yes,
So
Awesome.
exciting.
the headphones will be changed. So that might all be all you have to do.
What do you think, Suwan? Shall we go to the next
Is that on?
region in Canada?
Let's see.
Yes,
Do anything
let's
with
welcome the prairies provinces, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba.
Yeah, we're done now.
Like those are my only two
They left
options.
it in Canada, now they're going to a different part.
So it's not picking up that.
Who's there from the prairies?
I hear you.
No, leave that plugged in.
Okay, wait. Listen. I don't hear.
Welcome, everybody. So excited to have you here.
Manger, oui ou non?
Whoa! I have one classroom for the prairies. E4C in Alberta, hello! Hi! Bonjour tout le monde!
OK, je vais arrêter ça et on va juste regarder ça. Parce que... Non, c'est pas celui-là. Oh boy. OK, on va juste écouter.
Allô?
On va parler à propos de les pommes. Pendant qu'on mange les pommes.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Feel the energy.
Wow, il y a tellement beaucoup de monde dans les prairies. Hello, Maxine!
Oh,
So much energy for crunching.
yes.
We
Excited.
heard that in Alberta there is Leslie Marketak with a grade 2A classroom.
Bluetooth?
Oh,
Hi Heather, wow, is that a carrot? Wow!
Great. That's amazing. So glad you could all be here today, everyone. Can't wait to crunch with you all. Right, so now we're looking at the territories. Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut. Hello. Oh, we've got some folks. How exciting.
That's like every class.
We heard from Yukon that we would maybe have a class from Hidden Valley with your teacher, James Mitchell. Maybe we can find them. Who's
Their
from
hellos in the chat.
the territories?
No, I didn't.
Oh, hi! James Mitchell's grade 4 and 5 class. Show us your apples. Montrez-moi vos pommes. Yay! Thanks for joining.
So exciting. So glad you could be
Got it.
here all today.
Sorry, I got it.
Oh, another class. Hi. Hello. Bonjour.
Got it.
Okay, so is it Bluetooth to it?
I did it through there.
Okay.
It's playing.
Okay, so now I gotta just hook this up to the, okay, bring that in. Don't touch anything. Just bring that in.
Wow, so much excitement.
So grateful to have you all here today.
Yay. I'll pass on to the last region.
What's your right foot?
Yes, out west here in BC. Who's joining us from BC?
Bonsoir, Lisa, classe, l'école Roosevelt. Bonjour Sophie. Hi Sam.
Oh,
Allez,
so much
à la
excitement.
croquée. Yeah.
Hi, Brent.
Bonjour! Hey, Amadan Clark from Tsimshian Territory.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Wow. Hi, everyone. So happy to have you all here with us today.
Nice.
Just feeling all this energy. It's just like I already ate my apple, but I didn't.
Wow, that's a beaver.
Wow. Amek. Oh, marmot. Wow, that is so cool. Thank you for sharing with us. Is that your mascot?
On a aussi entendu que plusieurs écoles ne pouvaient pas être là aujourd'hui. Ils vont croquer pendant tout le mois de mars.
Yeah, we've heard there's also a number of schools that cannot make it today, but will be doing their own crunches and sharing them on social media. And we look forward to seeing those.
So everybody say, we're here! We're here! Wave.
Yay!
There you go.
All right, shall we go to our next?
That doesn't look like how it's hot.
No, it's not our class.
Maybe we can jump straight up to go see what's happening in Brent's classroom.
Hello, welcome to Lord Roberts Elementary School in the West End of Vancouver.
Donc, bienvenue dans la classe d'élémentaire de West End de Vancouver avec le professeur Brent.
I'm excited to be able to have you join us for a few minutes to see a few of the ways that we prepare apples for the salad bar here at Lunch Lab.
Donc, on va voir comment les pommes sont préparées pour le bar à salade du Lunch Lab.
So Lunch Lab is an educational program where some of my students here have an opportunity to work with chefs in residence from Growing Chefs, an amazing charity here in Vancouver.
Wow! Donc, ce sont ces élèves de la 6e et la 7e année qui s'impliquent dans le cadre du programme Lunch Lab.
Twice a week, students are involved in preparing a delicious, healthy meal for up to 200 of their peers. And each meal includes a hot entree. Today, we're having, don't tell the kids, veggie burgers, as well as a full salad bar that these apples are for.
Wow! Donc, ils font ça 2 fois par semaine. Les pommes sont vraiment très appréciées des autres élèves, puis ils vont aller dans la bar à salade.
And here are 4 of today's chef team. We've got Teravat, Vedika, Joshua, and Hugo cutting apples there, which were one of the favorite things in the salad bar. And then one of our favorite tools to use here is Hugo and Joshua here on the spiralizer.
Oh! Donc ça, c'est un de leurs outils préférés. On a les 4 chefs élèves qui démontrent comment ils sont en train de préparer les pommes pour les autres 200 élèves qui vont en profiter aujourd'hui.
And so excited to be with you today and really excited to be crunching with you all shortly.
Merci, Brent.
So exciting. Okay, so now we're going to give a warm welcome to Asma, a master's student at the University of Toronto studying nutrition and dietetics, and the creative force behind this year's Great Big Munch activity. Join her now for some fascinating banana fun facts.
Amazing. Hello there, adventurers, and welcome to the Great Big Munch, where we will be exploring the wonderful world of bananas.
Bonjour tout le monde. Voici Asma qui va animer une activité dans le monde fascinant des bananes.
So the Great Big Munch was actually inspired by my love for bananas, which are eaten in so many different ways in my culture. But unlike the Minions, I didn't write a song about it. Instead, I made activity 2 in the Great Big Crunch toolkit for those of you who love bananas as much as I do. So let's jump into the banana fun facts. We're going to be needing to stand up. This is a physical activity, so if you can stand, that would be great. So first up, are bananas berries or not? If you think they are berries, we're going to make a banana shape. And if you think that they are not, we're going to make a banana split or look a little X.
Donc, Asma se demande si, est-ce que vous pensez que les bananes sont des baies? Si oui, vous faites la forme d'une banane. Et si vous pensez que c'est pas une baie, vous faites la forme d'une étoile avec, comme si on était une banane.
Amazing. So I actually saw a response in the chat that said bananas are berries, and that is right. They belong to the berry family. You can look up a little bit more about that later. Now, do you think that bananas grow on trees or on the ground? If you think bananas grow on trees, you're going to stand nice and tall, reach as high as you can. And if you think that they do not, you're going to reach as far as you can and crouch down on the ground.
Si vous pensez que les bananes poussent dans les arbres, vous faites la forme d'un arbre et amenez vos mains super haut, super loin. Faites la forme d'un arbre. Si vous pensez qu'elle pousse au sol, vous descendez bas, bas, bas au sol, comme petite boule le plus bas possible.
So, surprise, bananas actually grow on trees. And because these are basically called banana trees, and a lot of these trees together are called plantations.
Donc, bravo, vous avez raison, les bananes, ça pousse dans des arbres. Yeah, on a vu beaucoup de monde bouger.
Awesome. And for our last one, I unfortunately did not bring a banana bunch with me, but if you think that banana bunches are called a hand, then you're going to wave your hands as high as you can above your head. And if you think that they are called feet, you're going to go ahead and stomp, stomp, stomp as hard as you can. So which one do you think it is?
Pensez-vous qu'une grappe de banane, c'est appelé une main? Faites-le avec vos mains. Si vous pensez que c'est appelé un pied, vous pouvez bouger avec vos pieds au plancher.
So I'm going to assume a lot of you are waving your hands, which is correct. So a banana bunch is like, basically I was supposed to say like this one, but I don't have one. We're going to imagine a banana bunch. They're called a hand, which means that each single banana on that hand is called a finger, which is amazing. And you know what? I'm going to do one last banana fact. Now for a very last banana fact, where in the world do you think bananas come from? If you think that bananas grow in cold climates like Canada, much of Canada, you're going to go ahead and shiver. Try to keep yourself warm, nice and shivering. And if you think that they grow somewhere warmer like Guatemala, then you're going to be fanning yourself with your hands.
Pensez-vous que les bananes poussent dans des pays froids ou dans des pays chauds?
So I see that a lot of people potentially are fanning themselves, which is correct. Bananas grow in warm tropical climates in many countries around the world.
Ouais, vous l'avez eu. Elles poussent dans plusieurs pays chauds et tropicaux autour du monde.
Amazing. And well, this actually brings us to the end of our banana adventure. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you want more about some more banana fun, make sure you check out the Great Big Munch activity.
Si vous voulez avoir plus d'activités sur les bananes, allez voir dans notre trousse à outils pour les activités de la grande bouchée.
Bye everyone.
That was really fun. That was really fun. Oh, love that. Get a little movement. It's all that energy we've been building up. We are now going to have Debbie Field, our amazing coordinator of the Coalition for Healthy School Food, introduce a special guest today who's going to crunch with us for the first time. Welcome, Debbie.
Well, it's great to be here, and it's coming. Everybody in your classes, get ready. Make sure you've got your banana or your cucumber or your banana. So we can do cucumber or a local apple or banana. It's with great pleasure that I get to introduce Minister Jenna Sudds, who is a passionate advocate for school food and will be on our journey we hope as soon as the April budget on creating the National School Food Program. And if not then, very soon after. Minister Sudds volunteered with a member of the coalition for a long time, Enfants in Ottawa, and she knows firsthand the importance of school food programs. And as a mother of three, I could just see you smiling as you saw these classes and knowing what kind of a thing we are creating in all parts of Canada. Minister Sudds, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Bonjour tout le monde. Hello, everyone. My name's Jenna Sudds. Je m'appelle Jenna Sudds et je suis le ministre des Enfants, des Familles et du Développement social. I am the Minister of Families, Children, and Social Development. And I'm sure that if I was there in person with you, I would see all kinds of delicious apples or cucumbers or whatever you are munching today. But don't eat them yet, not quite time yet, but we will crunch together, I know, in a few minutes. We all know how distracted we can be when we're hungry. Schoolwork, our chores, and physical activity can become hard when all we can think about is getting something to eat. I know as well, I hear from parents often that groceries are getting more expensive. Things are getting more expensive than they used to be. And that can be hard, but we are working on a plan to help with that. Part of that plan is already in place with programs like a Canada Child Benefit, which helps your parents each month with a little bit of extra money to support them. And another part of the plan, which I'm really excited about, is developing a national school food policy to ensure that kids like you in your school, in your classroom, can have access to healthy, nutritious foods while you're at school. So we are doing this work, but we're not working alone. Organizations like the Coalition for Healthy School Food have been really great partners and host great events like the one we're at right now virtually. And for the last few years, we've been talking to lots of people, teachers, parents, kids, about how we can make sure that all kids have the best learning experiences possible. And we know that that also involves having access to healthy foods. So we've had some incredible discussions, hearing from people all across the country on what a national school food policy should look like, working with Indigenous partners, with provinces, and with territories. So we're doing all of the work to develop a policy that supports kids right across this country. So before we get into our big crunch, and I have my apple ready to roll, I want to say a big thank you to all the adults online who have helped do this work. Because really, it's thanks to you, it's thanks to the adults that have been making incredible progress in helping us develop a national school food policy and making sure that it will meet your needs across the country for kids everywhere here in Canada. So a big thanks to everyone who helps put on this event each and every year, 16 years old, that's amazing. But today's an incredible way to help us get the important message out, the important message of how important healthy school food is. So I know that when we work all together, we can improve the overall health of kids as they learn, leading to better futures for them in the future right across our country. So thank you for having me, and I'm excited to get to crunch when we're told it's time to crunch.
Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful message, Minister Sudds. Really grateful to have you join us today. And it's almost time for us to take the great big crunch together. Make sure you have your apples or other crunchy fruits or vegetables ready, or your bananas ready to munch. And we'll get ready to do our crunch on the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch. Oh, yum. Yes. I think we need an encore. Yes. That was so good. We need to do another one. This time, I'm going to do this in my Indigenous language of Cree. Nianin, Nisu, Nistu, 2, 1, Kamama, Kwataman, crunch. This is a really delicious apple. Cosmic crisp we have today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and crunching with us. It's been an amazing experience. I will take this energy with me for the next month. And we're just so grateful to have you with us here today. Excuse me, I'm just finished this delicious bite. We're looking forward to supporting the development of a Canada-wide program in the months ahead. And we thank you all again for joining us for this year's 16th Great Big Crunch. And please keep crunching throughout the month. And I hope you all have an amazing day. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Sue Ann. Thank you, Danie. Fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciated everyone's energy today. I'm so excited to continue on and see what social media has to offer.